Hello everyone. I'm going to be doing a quick test of some different AA versus SLBMs. For the test, we're going to be using the HMS Vanguard with the UGM-133 Trident II, and my test ship is going to be the Varyag with a total of 11 AA. Right now I'm doing all iron beam just to see how they fare, and let's give it a go. Get out here in the bed open a little bit more, not that it really matters. So we're good enough there, and let's give it a roll. All right, there's all 5. Let's see what it does. Stopped it. Looks like 2 of those got through. What was the total? I didn't see the total damage on that. I'll check it in the video. Looks like we are at a little over 100,000. Let me do a repair kit here. I'll space them out here in a little bit, see how that does. Yeah, it stopped 2 of them that time, I think. Yep. So if you're overwhelming it and there's other stuff going on and it has to reload, and this is, mind you, with the all with the same setup, which is not how I would run this. I'm just doing basic testing. Let me pause the video here. I'm going to change the setup and we'll test a couple of different options here. Okay, this time we're going to run with the Helios X11 in the 5, 3, and 3 slots. Looks like the reload is 3.78. This is the whole reason I'm doing this video. Somebody wanted me to test the Helios because they said it's really good against SLBMs. I don't know. We'll do a mixed setup test in a little bit. Let's go see what this thing does. First, let's do all 5. Yeah, they all got through. Let's go see. Yeah, 330,000 damage. All right, let me do one. Nope. The new BP laser was definitely better than this one. It did stop single salvos, and this one's not stopping a single. So I'm gonna do a mixed setup after this, and we'll call it a day. So okay, this time we're going Alka in the X5, HPLS in the X3, and the Talos in the X3. Okay, single salvo, it was pretty easy to take that down. Of course, there's a Talos, which will pretty much take it all down. You probably want to space out your SLBM shots if you're firing that, if they're using a Talos, because it would take them down. I am going to do a full unload here real quick. I'm giving that Talos time to reload. And all right, all 5, here we go. So it looks like 2 of them got through. It was 134,000 damage, so pretty good. I'm going to attribute most of that probably to the Talos. Although when I tested this on the Moscow without it, it seemed to do just as well without the Talos. So I'll test that config here in a little bit. I'm going to space these out a bit. Oh, oops, I'm on the wrong one. Here we go. One. So it's doing a pretty good job of stopping that spaced out. So if you're wanting to get them through there, it looks like, just doing a mass send is the way to go, because spacing them out, it did a really good job stopping those. It's pretty interesting. I'm going to try it without the Talos and see how it does. I think it will probably do just as well, maybe even a little bit better, because the reload on the Talos is pretty pretty long. It's like 9, almost 10 seconds. So that's all 5. Stopped 3 of them, 4 of them. I stopped all 5 of them that time. So pretty impressive. Obviously, your in-game results is going to vary because of other things flying around and AA being distracted by other missiles and all that. So, but pretty solid. That's impressive. I should try some of the other missiles too. Although I think the durability is the ship moving? Oh, I'm moving. No wonder. Okay. Okay, this time we're going Alka, HPLS, and KSAM. Did even better than the Talos did. It stopped all 5. That's crazy. Interesting, huh? Got them all 5 again. Not bad. Oh, you should have waited for them to all reload. I'll finish. I'll wait this time. So this is with the Alka, the HPLS, and the KSAM. Got 1 through that time. $67K damage so far. All right, all 5. Let's see. 2, 3. Stopped them all. Impressive. And last one. It's as fast as I can fire them. Looks like we got 2 of them through, maybe just 1. It may just be 1. Okay, yeah, not bad. All right, I'm going to wrap the video up here. Actually, you know what? Okay, well, some closing comments on the SLBM and AA video. Couple of things. If you are, in a squad and you're facing SLBMs, one of the best things you can do is team up with your opponents and combine your AA. Get behind, obstacles like rocks like this if you're on unexplored rocks. Depends on the map you're on, but get as close to them as possible on the opposite side of the sub. So when the sub fires its SLBMs, the arc, it's not going to plop right on top of you. It's going to come at an arc, and generally you can use these for cover to block those. So obviously this is going to vary by map, but like stone peaks or unexplored rocks or arid, there's a bunch of places where you can get cover. And if you want the true SLBM ship, might I recommend the Pan Spatial Argonis, because it is really hard to launch SLBMs at a target that's going 52 knots. So that's my recommendation. I was going to change my screen name to SLBM this when I'm using the Argonis, just to kind of rub it in. So there you go, guys. You can. There are some defenses against the SLBMs. You're going to want to run a mixed setup, and use. I mean, like I said, with the testing we did, the HPLS, the Alka, and the KSAM. Now the Varyag, has X11AA. Most of your ships aren't that high, so this is where combining your AA with other, members of your squad comes in very handy to stop those SLBMs. Obviously, moving strategically, using cover, things like that will help you tremendously. So, sitting in one spot in the open, not going to work out well for you. So there you go, guys. Appreciate you watching. If you have any ideas for future videos, let me know. Thank you.